Tips for building more muscle with push-ups. This is a redo because the previous video that I made, well, let's be honest, wasn't very good. So this is going to be a much better explanation. So let's jump to it. These are 3 tips help you build more muscle with push-ups. Number 1, you have to get very well versed in how to progress your push-up technique. When it comes to building muscle with bodyweight training, it's really no different than building it with weights. You progress your time under tension over time. The only difference is how you do that. With bodyweight training, you do it through adjusting your technique, going from incline to flat, going from wide to narrow, going from narrow to more weight on a limb, and so on. If you keep doing your push-ups the same way, you're not gonna get beyond a certain point of strength any more than you can always lift the same weight and expect to keep getting stronger off of that as well. So be well versed in how to progress push-up technique. Convict conditioning is a good place to start, and I also have other videos on this channel that can help you do that as well. Number 2, we're gonna increase the amount of tension during each rep through the following couple of ways. Number 1, what Paul Wade calls kissing the baby. Bring yourself all the way down to the bottom of your push-up or to the bottom of your range of your push-up and gently let your chest kiss the floor. Touch the floor with ever so slight amount of pressure as if you were kissing a baby on the forehead, so that way you're maximizing your range, but not enough pressure that you can rest at the bottom. This helps keep and maintain the tension in the muscles for the entire range, and you're getting the maximum range as possible. Also, it's worth noting at the bottom of a push-up is where you have more tension in your muscles, so it pays to get a little bit more of that range at the bottom of each rep. And speaking of the bottom of each rep, put a subtle pause at the bottom of it. Count to like 1 1,000, 2 1,000, whatever your rep range is. This maximizes the amount of tension that you can have in a muscle at that point in your range of motion where you have the most work being done by your chest, your triceps, and your shoulder muscles. So put a little pause down there, then push yourself back up, pause at the top, bring yourself back down. Yes, it's going to drop down your repetition numbers, but that's not inherently a bad thing, as I'll be explaining in the next video. Questions below? Be fit, live free.